Hey YouTube, Joshua the Window Cleaner here with another giveaway night. We are on night 28, and these are the products that you can win. These products are going to be in a cup that I draw from, and the first one to answer the question for tonight will win. So make sure to be in the comments and answer as soon as that question is asked. So we want to give a huge shout out to Window Magic Supply for giving away all of these tools. If you want to be able to reach them and support them, you can reach them at 760-233-5909. You want to talk to Randy if possible. And if you mention this show, you will get 10% off. So make sure to mention this show. And they are in San Diego, California. So if you're in San Diego, you can actually drive up there. They're actually in Escondido, so they're in a northern county. So thank you so much, Windows Magic Supply. Y'all are awesome. I also want to mention the silencer. We're going to be giving away 2 silencers on my silencer review. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell and hit all on the notification thing, because if you don't, you won't get the notification and you won't be able to win. I'm going to be giving away one personally with a Squeegee Life towel, and then Window Cleaning Resources giving away one too. They sent me one to give away. So thank you so much, Window Cleaning Resource, for sending the silencer to give away to one of the window cleaners that watches the show. So hope y'all enjoy tonight's show. I have some cool topics, and it's my wife's birthday. So happy birthday, Sierra. I really appreciate everything you've done for me. So enjoy the show, guys. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Friday night giveaway. Thank you so much for being on here, and thank you so much to all those that have been on here just about every single week and that have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. So tonight is my wife's birthday, so it's a short show tonight, no live show, and it's about maybe 20 minutes, maybe, hopefully. I only have just a few, you know what I mean, sticky notes on my thing. You know, I always talk about how I have so many of them, only have a few of them tonight. So I do want to ask everybody, what tools do you want to see on the show? Because coming up soon, I'm also going to be doing giveaway night for Window Cleaning Resource. So they're going to be sending me tools out to give away, and we'll be doing tools from both Window Magic Supply and Window Cleaning Resource. So that's going to be really cool. We'll be giving away 2 products or 2 kits or whatever, you know, each week. So instead of 1 each week, it'll be 2 now. So it's not going to be after this show. It'll probably be after the 30th show with Steve-O is when I'll start doing that, more than likely. And then also, too, Window Cleaning Resources now has the Joshua the Window Cleaner kit. So you can now buy that kit that I was talking about on the show on a few shows ago that we gave away, the big, huge kit. It's actually going to be on windowcleaner.com. So thank you so much, Window Cleaner Resource, for supporting me and supporting the show. They are not sponsoring this show, so we are not sponsored here. I'm just doing this to help out, and then also it's just to help you out as well. So everybody's winning here, and that's why I do it. I'm not really just trying to, you know, benefit off of it personally. I'm just hoping that I can help you. It's just been really fun. Been a really cool show. So I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into the topics. The first thing I want to talk about is taking care of employees. So right now, what I'm doing with my employees is I gave them an option because it's coming around where my secretary has been with me a year now, and Robert's been with me 2 years now. And so I'm giving them an option to choose whether to go to SeaWorld, Disneyland, or the zoo. And then they get to choose which one they want to do. And then they have like $500 to spend on buying the tickets while they're there and everything like that, instead of giving them a $500 bonus that they're going to be taxed on. That's just something that I came up with because I did do bonuses last year with Robert, and it kind of jacked him up on his taxes. And so I don't want to mess him up. And so I told him, I said, well, we're just going to, you know, you're going to get paid out of that. And then I'll just do like a, you know, annual thing for you where you can go to Disneyland or something like that. You know what I mean? It might not be that same exact thing next year, but that's just what I'm doing this year. So that's just one thing I wanted to talk about, is just take care of your employees. Make sure you do something like that. Show them that you appreciate them. It's going to keep them around longer, I think, because it would make me stay around longer if somebody appreciated me. So just show that appreciation. And then also allow them to voice their own opinion. Like, you know, right now, yesterday I had Robert go to the hardware store and just buy whatever he needed to get organized for the van. Even though I've been organizing it and everything, it kind of gets disorganized sometimes. And so I just said, hey, I want to see how you organize it, and then maybe you can find everything that you need. And so he bought some little cups and put the corners in there and all that stuff. And so he was getting organized. And so just have them voice their own opinion. You know, you don't always have to have everything your way.
Whatever way is most efficient, absolutely. If your way is more efficient, then yes, but be open to hearing them out and having their thoughts, because they might think of something that you might not think about. So as a business owner, you want to be able to, be open-minded to those things. I do the same thing with Melissa. I'll ask Melissa her opinion on things and just see if she has any take on anything that we could be doing that'd be more efficient. So make sure to allow them to voice their own opinion. Don't expect perfection, but you should expect integrity. I think that it's super important that you have standards and you have I'm going to do things this way. And you hold your employees to their integrity. I think that's super important, but don't expect perfection. There's going to be days where they're late and something happens, but as long as they're texting you and letting you know they're going to be late, then that's okay. Things are going to happen. Things are going to come up. Don't be so hard on them, but at the same time, you got to be the boss. And like I said, it's the integrity thing. So if they're late and they didn't call you, then you have to write them up and say, look, you didn't even call. You know what I'm saying? And what can I expect from you next time? Understand things that happen, things come up, but you got to communicate, you got to talk. So there is an integrity there. And then also want to say that you want to grow with your employees. So learn how to communicate with them individually, because they're going to be different. They're going to learn from different. They're going to respond to things differently. So you're going to have to communicate a little bit differently to each employee. And so just kind of learn them, grow with them, be able to communicate with them better each day. Have that as a goal for you as the business owner. I think that would be super important. And then the next topics I want to talk about is I've gotten a little bit of static from my pressure washing without chemicals, and people saying, wow, what's the point and all this. The reason why is I don't like working in chemicals. I don't want to work in chemicals. I used to be a car painter, and I worked in chemicals for years, and I just decided that, hey, I got a pressure washer, and I tell my clients I'm not using any chemicals, because they'll ask, are you using any chemicals? Nope, not using any chemicals. I'm just basically spraying it down. The reason being is it doesn't really rain out here, so they don't, everything just kind of sticks to everything. The wind's blowing, everything's dusty. So what we'll do is we'll spray off the stucco for them, and we're not putting any chemicals on it. We just want to spray it off, spray the dust off, get all the cobwebs and stuff like that off. But that's what I do, and I really don't care if anybody gets upset with me about it. I'm sure that there's people that are offended out there, but I don't know enough about the pressure washing chemicals to be in that game. I don't want to do pressure washing like that, but it does help. It's really nice whenever I can spray off the outside of a house and get all the spider webs down and stuff like that before I clean the windows, because then when I clean the windows, I believe that they'll stay longer or cleaner longer, because if it does rain, it's not going to wash all that dust down onto the window. If it does come a heavy rain and start washing down the side of that stucco, all that dirt's going to wash down onto the window. Same thing on the roofs and stuff like that. But we just spray it off. We don't do any chemicals, and we're not going to do a driveway. We're not going to, we're not trying to get into it like that. We'll just, it's a spray off, And also I want to say, just to end that, is if someone doesn't like how you do something, don't let it change you unless it's constructive. So if somebody is trying to help you and they're like, hey, try this, this works great, and they're being positive about it, then I'd say, hey, maybe you try it out and maybe it does change your view on things. But if somebody's just criticizing you, laughing at you, and just cutting on you and just being rude, don't let it, just ignore it and just keep moving on, and just keep doing you. Don't change anything, because that has messed with me sometimes, even with these YouTube videos, and somebody else says something negative to me, and I'm like, man, maybe I am doing it wrong, But even my squeegee technique, I start from the bottom and go up and then come down. That's just the way I started. I never watched YouTube and stuff, and that's what I try to tell people. This is what I learned, and so I'm used to doing it that way, and so I got good at it doing it that way, and that's the way I like to do it. So some people think that there's a weird way to clean a window, but I don't know. I didn't know there was a weird way to clean a window, but it's just what I do. I don't do what everybody else does all the time. Now, some windows I will do that. We'll use a fanning technique. I will use different things, but it doesn't have to be that way. I don't see it that way. Whatever works best, get the same result. Whatever's the quickest, that's what I'm doing. But when I make my videos and stuff, I don't think about oh, well, somebody's gonna be judging me. I just make the video and be like, y'all have a good day, and then I'll have people laughing at it and stuff, and it's just really. So don't let people get you down. It's part of this industry. For some reason, there's people out there that think that I guess because they've been doing it for so long that it's the best job in the whole world, which I believe it might be the best job in the whole world. But you can't put that label on there and then just be shunning people that are just been doing it for a little while, and I think I might, even if I'm doing this for 30 years, I might still be squeegeeing the same way. So I don't see where there's a problem in it. I get the same outcome and everything. So if you squeegee a little bit different, all I'm saying is if you get that same result, just keep doing it. And I'm not saying don't try other methods, but do what's best for you. It's going to be different for everybody, so don't be afraid to do that. And then, like I said, if it's constructive criticism where somebody's trying to help you, like I've had someone being like, "Hey, you're hitting the towel off, or you're hitting the screen off with a towel. Have you tried this?" I'm not gonna say what that is because I'm actually gonna make a video about it later. But I had a window cleaner tell me that, and I was like, "Man, that's great!" Like, and I tried it, and that's all we do now. So, and it saves us a ton of towels. So, and I'm gonna make a video about that later. But if it's constructive, then maybe you might even need to keep talking to that person because at least somebody's being real with you instead of just laughing at you and not trying to help at all. So yeah, don't let people bother you. Don't let it bother you like that. And if somebody is trying to help you, be open minded. Same thing with your employees. You want to be open minded and let them voice their opinion. All right, so the last topics I want to talk about, I got two more little topics I want to talk about. They kind of revolve around each other, and then we'll be getting off here. We're at 12 minutes, so I'm going to try to keep it under the 20-minute mark. You want to think about gift cards to sell for the holidays. Right now, we have a $150 gift card. I think we're going to do 10% off up until a certain date. But people give away to their friends for Christmas, stocking stuffers, like all kinds of different things. We're doing $150 ones because the $25 ones would probably sell. But I mean, your $150 ones are, to me, a better idea because it gives them a better opportunity to get more of the windows clean. If you just do a $25 one, I mean, that's like just a couple of windows, like a window and a half, really. So, $150 can pay for a little bit of the window cleaning, in my opinion. So that's why we did the $150 one. So just look into that. Maybe that helps you through the wintertime if it's really tough right now and you're just kind of getting started. Offer those gift cards and just make sure you keep up with it. Keep a number on it. Keep up with those gift cards, like which ones you give out. Put them in a little list and make sure you have those on hand so people are not trying to double use them and stuff like that. And what I did was I had clear ones made with a little sticky thing on it. Whenever I cleaned their windows, I pulled off the thing and it wasn't valid anymore. And then I kept it. You know what I mean? I took it from them. So if I seen one with the little plastic peeled off of it, it wasn't valid. But if I looked on the list and they accidentally pulled it off, I'm going to be like, oh, okay, cool. It's all good. That's just how I did it. So basically it was like, a film over the gift card. And then when you peeled it off, it looked like a piece of glass. It was really cool. We're still selling those. So I still have a ton of those, but I bought a bunch of them a couple years ago and it helped me get through winter, when I was kind of struggling to get by. Also, when you do get a little bit established and you can give back, make sure to give back to your community, especially in the holidays is a really good time to give back. Last year we did a Thanksgiving dinner giveaway where we give away Thanksgiving dinners to a bunch of families, which it was only supposed to be one family, but we ended up just giving to all the stories that people sent in. And we're probably going to end up doing that this year. What we're going to do is we'll say, hey, send in a story where you nominate somebody to win a Thanksgiving dinner, and then we're going to give away a handful of them. That's what we're going to do it this year. Last year it was one, but we ended up choosing not everybody. But now we're going to say a handful of them, and the best ones we're going to give away because some of them were just like last year. It was so hard to choose because all of the stories were good, but we didn't have like a million stories come in. We only had I think we had like 10 or 12 or something like that, and we ended up feeding all the families because we were able to. But do something like that for your community too, because it just goes to show like the culture of your business and that you're really trying to help. And yeah, you're a little bit more expensive, but look what you're doing for the community, and then it's just also a way for you to get good advertisement. So just think about those different things. That's what we're doing going into the slower season. We always start planning now, which we're still just as busy as we were a month ago for some reason, but I'm not going to let that slow down my plans that I have. I want to stay busy through the winter, and these plans that we have normally will let us ride all the way through the winter. So we're hoping to get to where we're busy during the winter and we don't have any issue with any kind of slow season or anything like that. We just want to keep booking it all the way through, and we're getting better each year. And as I grow with my employees, then we're all got our own, opinions and let's do this. Melissa is really good about that. It was actually her idea for the Thanksgiving dinner last year. So Always be able to let your employees know that you care about them, that you will listen to their opinion. You don't expect perfection, but you do expect integrity. Those things are all important in finding employees. So even I know the employee market is crazy right now. It's hard to find employees, but when you do find employees, don't lower your standards just because the game is crazy right now. If you have to just do it by yourself, then do it by yourself. Make sure that quality is always there. Because when you lose that quality, it's just word of mouth goes around quick. And everybody's going to know you lost that quality. And you won't be able to go up on your prices. You won't be able to do all these things that I'm talking about. Because it's just not going to work. It won't make sense. You're not going to make it. But I hope that these have helped. Now I'm going to jump into the question for tonight because we're at 16 minutes. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it under 20 minutes today. So the giveaway question for tonight is, what brand makes the green rubber that we give away on this show? What brand makes the green rubber that we give away on the show? First one to comment in the comments right now wins tonight's giveaway. So I'm going to go ahead and draw, and then we're going to close out, and we're going to get off here because it's my wife's birthday. I'm not trying to spend a whole bunch of time on here. Okay. All right, so here's what we got. Would you look at that? The 14-inch green rubber is what I drew. So congratulations, whoever you are. It's cool that was the question. Wow, I can't even, it's not, you can't, there it is. You can barely see it. 14-inch rubber green. And it still doesn't have that answer on there, so I'm glad that I made the little thing like this. Wow, it's like really jacked up. There it goes. So I'm glad I made it like that because it doesn't have the answer on there. So whoever answered that first is going to actually win the green rubber that I'm talking about. So congratulations, whoever you are. I'm so glad that you won. Especially that was pretty cool. And I promise you, like, I drew them out of a cup. Like, the stuff is in a cup. So yeah, congratulations, whoever you are. And I hope y'all enjoyed this show. Videos coming soon. I'm so sorry that I haven't been able to do it. I still can't get my software to run. I got it working on my other computers, but now I can't get it working on this one. So I might have to reset this computer and go through that whole thing, or I might even have to get a new computer. But all of my stuff is on my laptop, and my laptop's the one that's not working right. So all the videos are uploaded on them, and then I delete my card. So all the videos are on my laptop. So I got to figure out a way to get them off my laptop onto a computer if I'm going to be editing videos. So stay tuned in because I am doing a silencer review. I already have all this footage done. It's just I haven't been able to edit the videos. So I got to edit the videos, put them on YouTube because that's how YouTube works. It's not as simple as TikTok. But I'm going to be getting a little bit more serious with TikTok because I'm starting to see more and more window cleaners on there, and I'm going to be doing some short reviews and stuff like that. Tyler Smith has done fantastic with that. So if you have not, if you're not on TikTok, go on TikTok because there's a bunch of window cleaners on there. And then also go and follow Tyler Smith. It's Window Warrior. The Window Warrior, I believe it's the Window Warrior. Or it might be just Window Warrior. Tyler Smith, if you're on here, just mention your name. I've seen that you got 300 followers already on TikTok because of your reviews and things like that. And he's doing reviews that are tools from this show too as well. So make sure to go and follow him on TikTok. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Hope y'all had a great weekend and enjoy your Friday night with your family. And we will see y'all next week with another giveaway night. Peace out.